Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you my experience of going vegan for 30 days. I didn't actually plan on going vegan before starting the challenge. I just woke up one day and was like, I'm gonna go vegan. So that caused a whole bunch of unique situations in and of itself. So day one was hands down the hardest of the whole thing. I was definitely not prepared and I had no clue what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what I could eat. I was traveling back home from a client site in Texas and I was stuck in the airport. I was starving and the only thing that they had in my terminal was a Chili's. And let me tell you, there is nothing on the Chili's menu that is vegan. I had to modify my salad so much. At that point, I was on the verge of quitting and starting it next week, but I knew I would just keep pushing it off until I just wouldn't do it anymore. So I decided to treat myself, and if I ordered the vegan version of the salad, I could have a margarita. So that's what I did. I ordered a margarita and I had a salad, nixed the cheese, nixed the chicken, changed up the dressing, had the dressing on the side, and added lots of avocado. And to my surprise, that salad was so good. So after winning that inner struggle with myself that first day, the rest of the challenge was actually kind of easy. When in doubt of stuff on the menu, I just did what I did at Chili's and ordered the salad and just changed it up. There were a few times when I really wanted to cheat, but they were few and far between, and nothing was as bad as that first day. I went out and I did a whole vegan grocery haul, and I did buy some of the fake meats and fake cheeses just in case I was tempted to stray off the path, but I didn't really eat them. So my typical day included lots and lots of fruits and veggies with hummus. For the first week, I thought since I was transitioning from not being vegan to being vegan, since that's already like such a change on your body and on your eating style, I didn't want to overwhelm myself and like make myself hate the diet. So I wasn't really watching calories too much. So I was just eating a lot of like fruit and sugar. Bread, tortilla, grains, and noodles became a huge staple in my diet, and that's where the trouble started. Before going vegan, my diet was actually pretty healthy. Ate a lot of salad, fruit, chicken, eggs, cottage cheese, yogurt. I hardly ate any processed foods. I hardly ate bread. I hardly ate noodles. I didn't really eat those things to begin with. But when I went vegan and I wanted something that wasn't a salad, I found it really hard to find anything that wasn't those processed food items. After the first week, I started feeling the opposite of what I thought I was going to feel. I thought I was gonna have this miraculous experience with veganism, and I thought I was gonna be this happy little elf losing weight and feeling great and saving the environment and all of these wonderful things that you associate with veganism. Instead of feeling energized and healthy, I ended up feeling a lot of brain fog and really fatigued and hungry all the time. And then there wasn't anything there to eat. So instead of feeling energized and healthy after cutting out meat and dairy, I actually started feeling the opposite. And now I know if I were able to stay home all the time and cook and meal prep, then it would probably be better. You know, the better food comes from really taking the time to sit down and prepare it yourself. And because I travel every other week for work, that just isn't gonna be an option for me. I wasn't craving anything. It just felt like something was missing, and I could eat salad all day long, but it actually made my stomach really hurt. Eating too much fruit and sugar started to make my stomach hurt. So by the end of the 14th day, on the day that I was leaving Texas to go back, I decided that I was no longer going to do the vegan challenge. Not because I couldn't stand not having meat or had cravings like that. Actually, there wasn't any time that I wanted to quit the diet. It was a 100,000% that I felt really terrible. And why would I continue to do a challenge that ultimately was supposed to make me feel better, but was definitely making me feel worse? There's so many people that have had amazing experiences going vegan, and it was really a great experience, and I did wholeheartedly enjoy it. Like, I was sitting at dinner and I said to my boyfriend, I was like, I might be vegan forever. Like, I might just not stop the challenge, because I was liking it, you know? It's kind of like this little thing that you are. You're not on a diet, you are vegan. And it kind of changes your perspective on food. It changes your perspective on your choices. I mean, it was really, really fun. I would have totally stuck to it the entire time, but I really do think that my health was suffering because of it. Now, In terms of your experiences going vegan, you will probably not have the same as mine. Obviously, there are people who have had wonderful experiences going vegan. It has changed their life completely. But I also think that those people may have been ones who either had a really poor diet to begin with, and they've been eating a lot of processed foods, and so veganism was such like a shock for their body that allowed them to get all the nutrients that they were lacking from all these other poor choices. I think another reason why some people do really well going vegan is because they have these food sensitivities and food allergies that they didn't even know about. A lot of people out there are allergic to dairy, they're allergic to different things in meats, they're allergic to different things in all these processed foods, and they just don't know about it. A few months ago, I thought that I had some food sensitivities, so I asked my physician if we can do a food sensitivity test, and so I just got some blood work done and found out that I am mildly allergic to most kinds of nuts, which is crazy because I was eating almonds all the time and I was getting really, really bloated, and I couldn't understand why. I was lethargic and just, I couldn't put two and two together. Not only was I consuming tons of almonds, I was also eating almond meal, almond flour, almond milk, almond everything. And so that was a huge problem when my body's, has inflammation and it's reacting in all these subtle ways that I just didn't know it could be such a problem. I also found out that I'm allergic to soy, again, with a very mild allergic reaction, but I would have never known that. And going vegan, if I would have been eating tofu every day, that could have been disastrous. So I really, really highly suggest that everybody out there go ask your doctor for a food sensitivity test, and they'll gladly do it for you. I don't know why they wouldn't. You might be mildly allergic to lactose and milk and dairy and who knows, but it doesn't hurt to go get these tests so that you know and you can figure out what diet is best for you. To wrap things up, veganism is definitely a lifestyle. It is a really interesting way to switch up your life and to really take control of what you're putting in your body. With that said, I plan on doing the complete opposite of veganism, which is the keto diet. If you're interested in seeing that video, please leave a comment below. If you're also interested in seeing any other kind of challenges or diets or lifestyles, leave a comment below and let me know what they are, because I love doing these kinds of challenges and sharing my experiences with all of you guys.